Hello, Mr. Creeper. How are you doing today? It is a lovely day, isn't it? Why are you spending it in my front yard? Surely there are other things you would rather be doing. Things that don't involve me or my house or blowing up. Maybe you want to go first. You want to go for a swim? Mr. Creeper, you need to go for a swim. So go for a swim. Go for a swim far away from here. Go for a swim in heaven, I guess is what's going to happen now because I've destroyed you. Howdy, folks. How are y'all doing? Come here, and welcome back to Tekkit Classic Reborn. And after the last episode, I went out... No, that sounds like the machine's running again, and I know for a fact that none of the machines are running. And yet, we've got the sound effect. Why is that? So strange. After the last video, I went out and I got a thesaurus, and I read up on some alternative words besides actually... and although, and other such words. And what I've decided is that I'm not going to use words at all. So instead, I've got the Microsoft, Notes open in the background. I'm just going to be typing out what you guys need to do instead of actually talking. I'm also going to throw in some really loud music. And I'm thinking like really loud, really annoying, like... And then every so often I'll just leave this page and I'll go over to the notes. I'm not going to edit it at all, I don't think. And oh look, another creeper. Well, maybe that's a sign that that's a bad idea and no one should ever make videos like that. So there you go, guys. That's the PSA for the video. Just don't do that. It's so disappointing when you look up a tutorial and that's what it is. And you only finish it because you're like, well, how much worse could it get? But it always gets a lot worse. Because at some point during the video, the frame rate just goes to like absolute heck, and half the video gets cut off, and then the guy like shows his search history, and you don't really want to see it, and it's full of things you'd never look up yourself, and I feel like I've gone off on a major tangent today. Let's move on, shall we? Today we're going to be building a new machine. It's called an extruder, and which one is it? Oh. Well, that's not it. It's this. No, it's not that one either. Ah, extractor, not extruder. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. But we're going to need a tree tap, a basic machine casing, and an electronic circuit. This is going to allow us to get the most rubber possible from our sticky resin. I'm thinking the numbers are 3 to 1, so 3 rubber from a single sticky resin, which is like 3 times as much as we're getting right now. So let's grab what we've already got created here, and if I'm not mistaken, and I don't believe that I am, there we go, we've already got some iron plates. Bronze plates are not necessary for this recipe, as you can probably tell, but we've got them, so we're gonna grab them. First off, we're gonna need some more cables, so let's take over here, cutting, let's put our copper in here, and let's see, nope, we gotta turn it into wait a minute, extruding. What happens if I put copper in there and extrude it? Wonder if it'll automatically go ahead and just skip the process of turning it into a plate and instantly turn it into copper cable. Well, looky there. Well, I will be a monkey's uncle. Look at that. That's just fantastic. And it looks like this is empty. So what we can do is instead of just throwing more coal in there, because we have an abundance of iron, it's a resource I don't think we're going to run out of anytime soon, we're going to make some shears, and we're going to go outside. And I would not recommend this unless you already have a nice stockpile of rubber tree saplings, because what we're going to do is going to make it impossible for us to get more unless we go out and find another rubber tree. But we're going to cut off all these leaves that we simply aren't using and have no use for. You know what, Mr. Skeleton? You know what? That is not very polite. That is just not polite. Oh, look, we actually got a rubber tree sapling from doing that. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Mr. Skeleton, you cannot hide here. No, look. I understand, life's hard out there for a monster, but you can't live in the shade of my rubber tree farm if you're going to shoot me. Now, if we could work out a deal where like maybe you took care of the rubber trees and you didn't shoot me when I came out to harvest the rubber, I'd be happy to let you stay here. But that's not the deal we have. The deal is I come out here to get rubber and he shoots me, and now he's dead because he's so hard to live with and you just can't reason with the guy. So we're going to get rid of him. And we're going to throw these in here. They won't create a whole lot of energy, and in fact, they'll burn up really... Whoa, hold the phone. You're telling me this doesn't work? Because I know earlier I put some saplings in there. Used 2 of these. And the saplings worked. Yeah, saplings work. What about leaves from a different kind of tree? See, now I'm chasing a tangent. We're way off the subject here. But we're gonna chase this rabbit all the way down the trail and find out if we can just use some vanilla leaves. So let's grab an assortment of leaves here. Anything else we can grab? Yeah, we'll grab some grass. Why not? Grass could be fun. We'll throw the grass in there, and maybe even a flower. You know what? We're definitely gonna throw a flower in there. We're gonna see if maybe we can use vanilla leaves to power this bad boy. So vanilla leaves? No. No, we'll not take the oak leaves. We'll not take the spruce leaves. Will it take the rubber tree sapling? Oh! It'll take a sapling. Will not take grass. Will not take a dandelion. Well, there you go. Sometimes it's nice to test things on camera so that everybody can see just how confounded I am when they don't go as per planned. But we're not too bad on power, and it looks like we've got all of the copper cables that we need. And we should have the rubber. We do not have the rubber. It's funny that we run out of rubber while we're building a machine that will allow us to get more rubber. Might not be funny. It's just, it's ironic? Yeah, it's ironic. The irony in this situation is just rich. But that's fine. And someone told me that I could actually right-click on these again and get more rubber out of them, but it might not grow back. And as useful as that is, I don't want to risk that because I like coming out here and getting more rubber from the trees without having to replant them. So we won't risk that. And we only need 3 of these, so I guess we'll go ahead and furnace them. While that's going on, I'm going to need 2, 3, 4 more iron plates, so we'll grab our iron, and we will throw that in here, and we need to roll it. And let's see if it gives us more than 1, because that would be useful. I don't think it will, though, but while that's going, we're going to hop over here, grab our rubber, and then while we're waiting, go ahead and create our 6 cables. Nope. 1 per roll. Well, that's fine. That's what it would be like using a hammer anyway, so yeah, we're all good. Also, I just got to thinking we are going to need 1 more of these for our electronic circuit, so I'll just go ahead and hammer 1 because it's actually faster. This is nice, don't get me wrong. It's nice, it's just a little slow, and we can speed it up. There are some upgrades we can add to it. There we go. Got the 8 of them. Throw them in a circle. There we go, basic machine casing. Then we need to, do I have redstone? I do not. We've got it in here though. And with our cables. And I did already have a cable in here, but I like to hang on to that one because, okay, I don't really have a good reason. I don't know, we haven't used it. I kind of feel like it's special now. We need to hang on to it. It's like the mascot of the series. There is our electronic circuits. And then it's just the tree taps next. So let's grate some jungle wood. And build us some tree taps. The recipe of which confounds me. It's like this, see? Good grief, I messed it up again. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get all that out of there. And no, we'll place them in there ourselves. That's all right. There we go, an extruder. Whoa, super tree tap. That was our achievement. And we got it. How am I gonna do this? I'm kind of running out of places to put these. And I'm thinking a bigger house may be in order a little bit later on. But let's grab our mascot. Come here, buddy. We're gonna put you to work here today. You're gonna go right here. And we'll throw our tree tap up top. It works. Or I say tree tap. We're going to throw our extractor on top. So what's so great about the extractor? Well, we can take a single piece of sticky resin. We'll throw it in there. It'll make some more wonderfully fantastic and obnoxious noises, the likes of which are likely to make you just beat your head against the keyboard until all the keycaps come flying off, and you're left just trying to figure out which one is the L and which one is the O and which one is the L, so you can lull about your keyboard being destroyed, because that's funny. Not really, but people lull about everything these days. There we go, 3 rubber from a single sticky resin, and that is only the tip of the iceberg. We can do other things with this as well. So if we hit U, will it show us uses? Yeah, look, we can use it to build the Centrifuge Extractor. Don't know what that does, but there are the items that you can throw in here, other useful things you can do. One of them is, let's say we did go ahead and we took our tree tap, and we came over here and we said, you know what? This tree's pretty sad, actually. It doesn't even look like it has any resin to give. Oh yeah, it does, right there. Let's say we just go ahead and... Yep, there we go. We got a whole bunch of resin out of it. took a lot of damage to our tree tap, and we've now ruined that block. It will never, again, grow any resin. We're just going to destroy this whole tree. It's just so sad. I just don't want to look at it anymore. We're going to tear that down. We're going to take these rubber wood pieces inside with us. Oh, what lovely noises. And if we throw the rubber wood in here... Now, normally, if you just burn the rubber wood, you would... assembly table, shapeless crafting, smelting. Smelt the rubber wood, you'll get jungle wood. You can use it as fuel. You can build some empty booze barrels. Or you can throw it in the extractor and get rubber from it. So if you're really desperate for rubber and you've somehow exhausted all of your tree tap sources, cut them trees down and chunk them in your extractor. We are running low on power. We need to look into alternative power sources. But there you go, folks. That's this episode. Thank you for watching. For those of you who haven't caught on yet, I am sort of following along with my original Tekkit Classic series as far as what goes when and when we build it and how the episodes are structured. So if you want to get sort of a preview of what's coming next, you can go check that out. I believe there's still a link in the description for the original Tekkit Classic series. And for those of you who have been requesting EE stuff, do not worry, that is coming in the future. It's just we have to get 4 diamonds before we can really get into that. And that means I have to go all the way to the bottom of the world and actually start mining for diamonds. And that's difficult. It's easy to go down there and find iron and copper. Look how much copper I have. Diamonds are difficult, though. So I'm going to have to go put some effort into that. Oh, we've got 2 different types of sapphire. Alright, well, I'll see y'all later. Bye.